Well, here we are, back at the yard of 1,000 holes. So, part two. So, let's see what treasures we may find today, shall we? So, turn that off. After digging a screw, washer, penny, I think is some sort of rivet, beaver tail piece, a washer, another little piece of costume jewelry. So, I haven't made it far. I've literally only dug like this little section right here, and I pulled all that out. So, gonna keep digging. Alright, had a choppy little 19, 20, 21 signal pretty deep in the hole, and pulled the plug out, stuck my pinpointer in it, and noticed that there was something in the hole, so a little deeper. Pulled some more dirt out, and I see that. Look at that. I think that might be an old hairpin. Freaking cool is that? I'm gonna have to clean this up, maybe stick it in some lemon juice. Clean that up. That's cool. I didn't even see it was all twisted like that. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's monogrammed once I get it cleaned up. Alright, I'm gonna keep digging. I don't know what this is. Brushed it down. I don't know what that is. Old skewer for a shish kebab? I don't know. Hot dog stick? I don't know. Pretty crazy. Like I said, it's a yard of 1,000 holes. We found quite a variety of stuff in here. And we're just gonna add this to it. Alright, on to the next. Alright, had a pretty good, clear, high tone and digging around and pulled this out. I thought it was like a child's ring, because it's got that edge on it. But it only has that edge on one side, and then I saw this. So I don't know what that is, but it's definitely not a ring, unfortunately. So, who knows? Alright, keep digging. Alright, so I'm only about 6 feet from the walkway. I've literally just done a little section, and I've dug so much stuff, and got this really cool high tone. Pretty deep. So, mark that. I'll set you up and see what it turns out to be. Alright. It's in the plug. It's on. Must be in the middle of it. Somewhere. There it is. What do we got? Got a coin. So it's going to be a penny. Yeah. Yep. Stinking Lincoln. Not even a wheat cent. Why did that come up so high? Just a regular old run-of-the-mill stinking Lincoln Library. That was bouncing around 72, 73, 74. Normally these pop up like 66, 67. On my machine, I guess it's probably because it was so deep. Well, can't win them all. Alright, after digging a bunch of them beaver tails, a couple pennies, a nickel, a roofing nail, got myself a solid 60 here. Now it's bouncing around. Well, let's go ahead and dig that one up. Got it in the plug. Middle of the plug. What is it? Oh, that's a grub. There it is. What do we got here? Looks like a coin. Another penny. Another Lincoln. That rang up low. I guess it just depends on the amount of corrosion on them. Normally, they ring up 66, 67 on my machine. Pretty distinct, but this one's fairly corroded. So I guess it depends on the corrosion level. It may vary a little bit. So fill this hole and keep digging. Foiled again. God, I hate this stuff. It gives you such a good signal. Man, whatever. Had a pretty good 70-72 signal and dug this up. It looks like it used to be like a pin. No inscription or anything on it, but it may have had some enameling on it at some point that is deteriorated. So definitely brass though. Pretty cool. Keep digging. Well, wouldn't you have it? Had an awesome 89, 90, 91 signal about 4 inches down. And I pulled out my first ring. It's a little smashed, but it is a ring nonetheless, and it's fairly heavy. I don't know if I can find a number on it. It's probably just costume jewelry. Almost looks like that spot right back there is brass or something, like soldering it together, because I can see a slight seam on this side, and you probably wouldn't see that with sterling. But I found a ring. My first one. Woohoo! Alright, well, I'm only about 5 feet from the fence right now on my first pass, and I got here at 12:30. I'll go show you exactly what I've dug in one pass. So this is all from today. If I dig another beaver tail, I'm going to turn into a beaver. The glass were just incidentals. A piece of costume jewelry right there. Some kind of like leather stud or something. A few little washers, screws, a few pennies, a nickel. You know, a piece of melted lead, some iron. I don't know what this fancy little skewer thing is, but it's pretty cool. And that is literally from the walkway to where that hole is right there. That's about 8, 16, 24 feet. So, there goes the dog. Try and kill the mailman. So, alright everybody. Keep digging. I might be moving you guys back a little bit, because I got this bottle right here. There's another one underneath it. There's this one right here, and there's all kinds of stuff coming out of right here. Also, oh boy, there's all kinds of stuff under it right here. There's a big chunk of glass right here. There's stuff over here. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take this whole corner out right here. Sorry. It's Los Angeles, and I think I'm gonna have to put a piece of wood over this. for the night. So I'm going to put you on pause. So this has turned into a big mystery. I actually got one of the bottles out with the top on it. It seems to have a little bit of liquid in there. Don't know what it is. Don't know if it leaked through the top. But it is whole, it is intact, and it is not cracked. I don't know how old it is. But here's the mystery. This down here, I don't know if you can see that, is wire mesh. And it's hollow underneath because the freaking dirt is falling in. Let's see if I can get you out of my... See? Weird. So I'm going to keep excavating this, trying to pull out all I can whole, at least with the bottles, and then investigate that wire mesh underneath. So I'll pick y'all up in a little while. I'm still digging more of this mesh and stuff, and it looks like it continues to go that way. I'm still pulling out chunks of glass. But look at all this. I did manage to get this one out complete, not cracked. This one out complete, not cracked. It's a old ball jar, old mason jar, whole iron lid, another iron lid, mason jar, a bunch of bottoms from something, and I got these. You say Iris Coffee, Haas and Baruch and Company. Haas, Baruch and Company. So I think that might help me date some of this stuff. I have 3 of them. So I know there's a lot of glass in there. Another bottom. Looks like there was a big pitcher, like a beer pitcher in there. So, and it all started with this one, and unfortunately I think I broke that one, which sucks. But it's not a mason jar or nothing, but still, it sucks. So I'm still digging, still trying to clear some of this stuff out. I'm still finding it. I don't know how big it goes, but try and get that mesh out. It looks like it might be a bit hollow under there, so I will keep y'all posted. Well, looks like things might start to get a little bit easier to dig. But I can actually, that's the top of a mason jar right there. Don't know if it's whole or not, but this is all glass. All glass. This just keeps going. The bottom of something. So I don't think I'm gonna get it cleared out today, but I'm gonna have to go get a piece of wood to cover this up. This all glass, just tons of it. This. I managed to get 2 bottles out and a little blood, and we had a swarm of bees come through here and die. I unfortunately think someone blasted a beehive with another bottle. another bottom. What does this say? This says, oh, this is cool. Table Products Inc. Los Angeles. Table Products Inc. Los Angeles. So, I'm saving some of that stuff aside. The hopes that it'll help me date this pocket. So, what is this? This looks very interesting. That's cool. That's cool. That is freaking awesome. Oh my goodness. I am like in freaking heaven right now. So that would be number 3 intact. So I think the plan is to go get a piece of wood, cover this up, and resume tomorrow when I can bring some gloves and my scratcher. But it keeps going. It keeps going down. This is a big one. This is absolutely insane. So, all because my detector picked up that wire mesh in the, who knows? Who knows how deep this goes? I could end up digging a freaking 8-foot deep hole. My daughter's front yard. So I'm just trying to collect as much glass out of here as possible. I'm not cutting myself up as much. Yes. That looks like an iron can. So that's some embossing on it. Looks like an old flask or something. So, yeah. This is what the yard of 1,000 holes has turned into. The yard of 1,000 shards of glass. Yep, that was a iron can, so too bad I couldn't get that out whole. But we got the bottom of something right here. That's big. Yeah, my hand. Nothing on it though. Look at all this. That hole, it just keeps going. So there's that iron can. There's another jar right here, facing up. Oh, yep. Looks like another iron can right there. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. It's getting dark, it's starting to get late. So, all this. Well, I guess there's probably going to be a part 4 and 5 to this yard. Because we ain't even done metal detecting yet. So, yeah, and it goes off over this way. Holy crap. And I can see it's kind of hollow underneath that mesh. So, I'll try and get that out. Oh. Or, you know what I'll do? Is I'll just put this box over the hole and then close up. Oh, my knees hurt so bad. Alright. Close up the top of it. That's what I'll do. Alright. I'll pick y'all up tomorrow. We'll resume the yard of 1,000 holes that's turned into the yard of 1,000 shards of glass. So, alright. See y'all later. Alright, so I'm home. It's dark. My knees are killing me. I just took that box, folded it up on the top to cover it up, used it to cover the hole. And sorry for the non-landscape videoing at the end. I was very excited that the pocket kept getting bigger and bigger. And it keeps going. So I could see the tops of 2 mason jars. Hopefully they're intact. I've actually gotten my knee mat out. I got my smaller shovel out. I'm looking for my scratcher. So we're going to get back at it tomorrow. Probably in the afternoon. But yeah, I was excited. And I forgot to turn my camera sideways. So, but yeah, it's just crazy how metal detecting turned into a bottle hunt and locating a dump pocket. I know back in the day, this place didn't have your standardized trash pickup. Actually, there wasn't even any fences between the houses. No, in between the houses somewhere there was an incinerator, and people from 4-6 houses would dump their trash in the incinerator and burn it. Some people dug holes and just buried their stuff. So there's no telling how big this can get. But I'm super excited, and I'm gonna get back at it tomorrow. Grab my gloves, and y'all saw in just a short amount of time how much glass I pulled out. I had more footage, but one of the clips wouldn't play, so I don't know, but we're going to get back at it tomorrow. Open that thing up some more. Get those mason jars out. Hopefully they're intact. I'm hoping. But it goes... from what I can tell, it gets pretty deep. And hopefully some of the bottoms of those jars and stuff I found, or the bottles or whatever they are, will help me date it, And hopefully the deeper we get, the older the stuff will get. So that's what I'm hoping. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and we'll keep digging out that pocket of glass. So the yard of 1,000 holes has turned into the yard of 1,000 shards of glass. So, all right, everybody. See you then.